I began stuttering at age 4. It was very situational. But when I stuttered, I was bullied, not by strangers, but by my own family. They laughed at me, filmed embarrassing videos of me, and made fun of everything I did. I was just a child, craving love. Eventually, depression took over. There were moments when I didn't want to live anymore. And then I found this program, World Stop Stuttering Academy. From the very first day, I met people who were different, kind, patient, supportive. People who didn't judge me or laugh at my mistakes. Because of this program, I began to speak without fear. I am not the same person anymore. This journey changed me completely, and I am finally proud of who I have.
As I said, she's the queen of modulation, and you definitely inspired and motivated a lot of people here today. These past couple of weeks, we had some phenomenal SAM talks. First started off with Musa from Algeria, obviously last week with the brilliant Noah Sam, and now we just made it a hat trick with your wonderful SAM talk.
What a wonderful story. I still remember your early days. You won't turn on the camera. You will speak very few words hesitatingly, slowly. And from there to you now, such a great transformation.
But I want to emphasize as well just the transformation. I think I was there at your first practice session, and it's a whole new person. It's like a caterpillar who turned into a cocoon and is now a butterfly. What would you say in this process of beating stuttering? What has been your biggest challenge and how did you overcome it?
I faced the problem of language because English it's not my first language, but with the time and with practicing, I get improving day by day.
What a speech! And Noah has always took the words right out of my mouth. What a transformation! Like, it's unbelievable. You did something that I tell my students to do all the time today, which was perfect. Because at the beginning, we all feel a bit of nerves, like I would imagine now to talk, and as a meeting, there's a lot of people in the call, a little bit of nerves, a little bit of anxiety, and you exaggerated the technique and did it amazingly well. The first instances is so important to get it right, and it's so important to do it in a proactive way, and you did that. You do, as Danny said, you are the queen of modulation and do it so well, and then you just had the ability and the skill to play with it, go from a 8 to a 5 and then change crutches and everything. And that's actually the skill of a master in their craft, and this is why I'm completely sure that you'll be an incredible CST. So really well done.
Fatima, what a difficult journey you have had, and you succeeded. You did it, gal. All of us can do it. WSSA is kind, supporting, no judgment. That's exactly the way I feel. WSA is my family. And you believe in yourself and you're proud to be who you are because you are a wonderful, fantastic person.
My unsung hero. I read your story. My heart went out to you. And I just want to say, you didn't give up against all odds. You didn't give up. And thank God you found WSSA. You stood out of every one stuttering story, stop stuttering that I have read. And you should be proud of yourself for never giving up. You are going to go far. You're going to change others' lives.
I believe inside me I can do anything I want, and I determined to do it.
I'm thrilled that you overcame this demon, and you did it without the support of your family. They say that we can't choose the people in our family, but we can choose our friends. And right now, you are in a room full of your friends who have your back, who support you, and who will continue to support you. And your determination is simply amazing. You clawed your way out of the 7 rings of hell to get where you are right now. And you are a shining example of perseverance, hard work, and most importantly, the heart. And I just want you to know that I'm proud of you. And I gotta say, I love coming to meetings. Saturday is my favorite day of the week because I get to hear a new story and see someone else inspire others and change lives. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Wow, Fatima, you are someone that inspires me so much. Whenever I'm in public and I'm feeling anxious, I think of people like you and Steve. I think about how passionate you guys both are. And I think Fatima is someone I want to be like. What would she do? She would speak how she speaks and not be worried about how other people are speaking. And having you in mind has helped me so much. You are inspiring so many of us to do the same. And I'm so happy to have met you. And I'm so proud of you. I'm even feeling emotional right now. Thank you so much for your speech, Fatima.
This program simply gave me the hope I can live a better life.
Amazing. I've always been inspired of how brave you are in the first place, right? You did not just beat stuttering, you overcame fear, right? And I can resonate with one thing that you said, that, parents weren't supportive. And even my father, who's no more right now, but when we were, like many years back, he used to tease how I stutter. Can you just imagine, your home is supposed to be your safest place and people are supposed to, accept you for who you are. But I got mocked and by my own father. So I can totally understand, how it feels to be not supported by your parents. But trust me, if you can, tolerate this and be bold to come out of this uh situation, I think you can do anything in life. You can do like literally anything in life, and you like you rightly said, you can achieve anything and you can become anything in your life, Fatima. So I wish all the very best for you. And you are soon to become a CST as well. We are so happy that you're joining us. So welcome on board. So after become a P, like after you became a PWSS, right? How has your life changed? Can you tell me a few events that you couldn't, maybe think of in the past, but now that you are a PWSS, you're able to do that now?
At university, we should give a presentation. Before I joined this program, It was bad, very bad. I struggled in each word. It's embarrassing with practicing with using 1, 2, 3 punch. Now I can't, and I can pronounce say any word easily without fear, without anxious, without any.
I was so excited when I heard that you were giving the SAM talk. First of all, one quote that really stood out to me was when you said that you found your voice. I think that was so beautiful. It really touched my heart. Like everybody said, you are the queen of modulation for me. And since we all love certain acronyms, since what Jada said, I now have the acronym WWFD. What would Fatima do?
Now, this would be the part where I throw it back to Lee for his final words. But since the main man is not here, I just want to read a quote real quickly, and then I'll wrap up the meeting. And all credit goes to a guy named Dan from MTV's Road Rules back in 1998. And I think this applies for anybody that's having a tough time applying a crutch or a speech plan. And during an episode, he ended with this brilliant quote: "You can't be confident and keep things moving full force forward, and then at the same time be second guessing yourself when it comes time to do the task at hand. You have to be confident about it and not worry that you're going to fail. Because if you're worried about that while doing anything, like using a crutch or a speech plan, you're going to fail. So good, better, best, never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best." And I promise to everyone here, if you continue with the 1, 2, 3 punch and remain consistent with it each and every day, something beautiful, special, and magical will happen. And, you know, our lovely speaker today showed us exactly that. So put the work in, and I'm telling you, your life is going to change. You're going to stop stuttering. You're probably going to be the best speaker amongst your peer group. And especially with mind training, you're just going to elevate your life in ways you never thought possible. So on that happy note, it is time to close our meeting. I hope that you enjoyed exchanging thoughts with ex-stutterers and those fast becoming ex-stutterers. I will now end with our motto. Feel free to say it along with me. If you can say one word anywhere, anytime, you can say and love to say any word, anywhere, anytime. Until next Saturday, have a great weekend, my friends.